was a cold February in Ratchet. The bitter sea air was a harsh reminder of our own mortality. I haven't slept since that night. Alexensual's biceps visited me. My friend, my brother, my sensual, gone. I wish I would have told him that I wanted that ass when I had the chance.
Yeah, would you shut the hell up? We're trying to sleep over here.
Pizza, that's what kept coming to my mind. The pizza had the same pissy smell of goblins. Goblins always smell like piss. And they're always smiling because they know it. I thought what better place in all of Azeroth than the Broken Keel Tavern to trace this pizza. You know how to find the guy in charge around here. He'll always have a broom. Is this one of yours, I ask. Who's asking, he says. So I says to him, look, you demented little leper gnome. I don't have time to play fiddle or a British jigging reel. Tell me where this came from or I'm going to make shark fin soup out of those big floppy ears. $12 he says. So I dig into my pockets and I only have 76 silver and Lincoln's boomerang. So he said for 76 silver I could rent one of his brooms, and so I got to work. The broom was a rather queer weapon indeed, clearly invented by the Alliance, as they're the only ones who would see something as trivial as dust to be a problem. And I wasn't entirely sure how it functioned. But I made the best of it, as I always do. So after about 8 or 9 hours of me slaying some dust bunnies around the inn, the goblin finally decided to tell me what he knew. He said, deep inside the Hillsbrad foothills, I will find the Alterac Mountains, and during a snowstorm, I must find a cave, and inside that cave is the heart of the blizzard. The heart of the blizzard has the answers to which I seek. So I set the broom down and bid the goblin farewell, and I continued on with my journey. So fortunately the Zeppelin was free because that goblin had cleaned me out. And that night on the Zeppelin I had an unusual dream about Alexensual. Most nights I dream about Alexensual, but this one was a particularly strange dream. In this dream, Alexensual's biceps visited me once again and told me that if I'm ever in dire straits, never to forget that him and I are still brothers in arms, and if I were to just learn the sensual creed, I can summon him. I said, biceps, what is the sensual creed? His biceps began to beat rapidly. So the next morning I got off the Zeppelin and I killed a couple of mobs to earn a few silver. That way I could fly to Terran Mill, Hillsbrad, and start hiking my way up to the Alterac Mountains. The heart of the blizzard, what did this mean? What did all of this mean? Is it a tablet? Is it a stone? I don't understand. Is it a gem? And how is this going to help me on my travels? But nevertheless I climbed the mountain and I found the cave, and fortunately for me it was snowing. Inside the cave I found what I thought to be the heart of the blizzard. It was big and blue and beautiful, but there was something inside of it. So I took out my pickaxe and I started chipping away. I took one final crack at it, and much to my surprise was Mark Kern making a very unflattering face. As I saw his face frozen in time, I couldn't help but think he looked betrayed, and perhaps even a little bored. So I started a campfire, and I was hoping to thaw him out, because honestly I was a little bit tired after climbing that mountain, and I didn't really want to pick at him anymore. Plus that face he was making when he was frozen was beginning to make me a little bit uncomfortable. So once he thawed out, I went to go see how he was doing. I could barely hear him muster the words.
Help me. Help me. Help me.
I said, what can I do, Mark Kern? How can I help you? As I saw the life draining from Mark Kern's face, I knew what I had to do. I remembered the sensual creed. So I got down on one knee and I started to say it. Within moments, Alexensual's biceps once again appeared. I said, Alexensual's biceps, what do we do now? Alexensual's biceps then squeezed some of his infinite wisdom out, indicating that he's about to perform a triple flex motorboat to save his life. Alexensual's biceps then got down and began to motorboat Mark Kern. I was a little bit jealous, but I knew it was for the greater good, and after a couple of minutes, Mark Kern sprung to life, like his old self. He said,
Hey guys.
What's up?
I said, where did this pizza come from, Mark? Mark gave it a big smell, and he then said it smelled like it was a goblin pizza. It's a little stale and slightly overrated, but at the same time, he would probably still eat it. He said it came from Blizzard. I knew it, the damn dirty devils. I said, Mark Kern, can you get us into Blizzard headquarters? And he said,
I'll chime in from a little personal experience here. No.
Well, that didn't really help much, but he said that he would try for 100 naval photos. I had no idea he was so interested in boats. So I said, you have a deal. Why did the pizza come from Blizzard? Who's behind all this crazy activity going on? Well, we're about to find out. Now, we're going to head over to Blizzard headquarters in Black Rock Mountain. And we're going to find out, once and for all, if this is, in fact, super serial. I think it's only going to get worse from here.